Okay guys, quick update with Bitcoin. I'm going to go over this chart. I'm explaining what my prediction is, what I'm expecting to play out. I'll give you kind of a time frame for when this big move is going to happen. Also have some Black Friday specials. I'm going to go through those and explain what those are and just give you your closest key support and resistance levels. As usual, guys, if you want to get leverage trading, use BitGate, love the platform. If you want to sign up, links pinned in the first comment description. If you're located in the U.S., looking for an exchange to use leverage to trade on, BingX and CoinCatch is a great option. Keep in mind, CoinCatch has no KYC. All those links to sign up are pinned in the first comment description. If you want to learn how to trade on BitGate, I created a tutorial showing you how to create set up a long, short, stop loss, gesture stop loss, do trigger orders. If you want to watch that video, I'll put a link up to it now. So before we cover the Black Friday specials and a few other things, I do want to recap just really quick. The last video I put up, I'll put a link up to it now. I told you it was very likely we would find support around 36,275 or down around this area here. I said we were getting a cross on RSI on the daily that would be bullish up to around 37,838. I said it was possible we'd push up to take out shorts before coming back down. And that is how it played out, as you can see. We dropped down to this fib channel line here. We pushed up. You see we got that cross on the RSI on the daily. We pushed up to close to my target, got rejected, found perfect support right here on this fib channel line, which was in confluence with another target I gave you in that very same video. Said this red line is a very key fib channel line. Once this breaks, we have a lot of downside. Notice 35,464. You can see we came down and we made almost perfect contact around 35,498. And you can see we pushed up. We're currently dropping, so I will give you key support and just pay attention to. Do keep in mind this is a very important fib channel line, and once this breaks, we have a lot more downside. So I will come back. I will give you those levels to pay attention to. I do want to cover a few things, so let's go back. So the Black Friday specials. So guys, I'm trying to make it fair to people that are already paying for access to my charts and tutorials and Discord and all of that. So here's what I'm offering, guys. So I do not want to offer full lifetime access. A lot of people have been requesting it, so I'm going to have 25 seats available. Just 25 seats. And how this is going to work is this is going to go on until, well, through Black Friday, which is the 24th. As long as you get your email before midnight on Friday, I will honor it. So, but do give me time, guys. It's just me responding to these emails. Now, this is for USDT or USDC payments only. So again, full lifetime access. That will give you access to tutorial videos, Discord, crypto, stocks charts. Again, only 25 seats. So only 25 people will be able to get lifetime access. That's going to be $1,199. If you want to take advantage of it, send me an email. Go to the website. The link's pinned in the first comment description. It's opticalartcrypto.com. The other options for you: 1 year access to Discord. Crypto charts plus 1 month for stocks. Normally that'd be $647. I'm gonna do that for $450. If you want to get access to tutorials to learn my charting method, normally that's $299 for 6 months. I've dropped it down to $199. That is here at premium content. I explain how I create these charts. Again, this is a charting method I came up with myself. A lot of people in Discord are implementing this method, this technique for charting, coming up with amazing charts. I cover everything that I use. The basis of my charts are trend lines first, then I show how to do these fib circles freehand, and then I show how to create fib circles from fib channels. I explain it step by step. You can see the links for these. Some of these are 30 minutes, 40 minutes, over an hour long. They're all narrated. I explain it. So if you want to learn my charting method, you want to take advantage of that, it is $100 off. For new or expired accounts, so if you have not signed up yet, or if you signed up and your account expired, if you want to take advantage of these, I'm offering 6 months access to Discord crypto charts for the price of four months. So normally that would be $294. You can get it for $196. Or 3 months Discord crypto charts. It's 3 months for the price of 2. Normally this $147. You get $98. And again, this is only through the end of Friday. I'm not offering any more after that. And again, this is the last time I will ever offer full lifetime access. Only 25 people are going to be able to get it, so take advantage of it. Shoot me an email. Let's move on. So, and again, guys, I just want to show you why these rings are so powerful. When I created this, this is a Solana chart. Now, Solana went a hell of a lot higher than I expected, probably anyone else expected. I published this chart on September 27th, and I was making it clear that this blue ring was support. And I said it was very possible when we cross this ring, we could get a move. We got one hell of a move. I just want to show you how powerful these fib channels are. Notice when I hit play, You'll see pushed up, got rejected, came back down, found support, we crossed this ring, we just shot straight up. Take note, we topped out right at this line. Now sometimes it's hard to know where you'll top out. If you follow this line back, you'll see it was a very key resistance level, and I found this level using fib channels. It's based off of trend lines. You'd have to watch my tutorials to understand this, but had you caught this point and entered a short here, that was a hell of a short. Notice you're finding support on this fib channel line here, this fib channel line here. Just an example of rings and fib channels, how they work. This is the NVIDIA chart that I published on July 6th. This is under stocks. I was saying, look, every time you hit one of these red rings, expect to get a pump. When you cross a red ring, expect a dump. That happened here, and it's going to happen again. So if you have access to this NVIDIA chart, you know, and now it's going to be a while before this happens, whether it's down here or up here, you know that when you make contact with this red ring, you have a perfect point to go long. When you cross it, you go short. Just to show you how this played out. We rode up this red ring. We crossed it. We dropped a support. We pushed up. These are actually rings here. This yellow and blue line. They're blue. Looks like lines, but they're rings. We got rejected. What happened? We hit this red ring. We pushed straight up. As soon as we broke it, we dropped. We pushed back up. We're at a resistance fib channel line. This might be a point to go short with NVIDIA. Obviously, if you get above 508.66, you want to go long. But what I'm saying is, if we continue to go down and sideways, as soon as you hit this ring, you go long. As soon as you cross it, you go short. That happened here. It happened here. It will happen here. And it will happen here. Again, I'm just showing you the power of these rings and how they work. Again, I'm sure a lot of you that have followed me from back when I started my channel, and trust me, it's not easy to build a channel with close to 80,000 subscribers. You can't be wrong all the time and get that many people to sign up. I have made some good calls, I've made some bad calls, but when it comes to rings, they work. I'm trying to show you that. I've showed you that in previous videos. I hope you go back and watch some of these videos where I covered some of these ring charts. Some of you probably are laughing at this chart. Some of you probably are new and saying this is the most silliest, ridiculous thing you've ever seen. It looks like a solar system. Some of you guys come up with all kinds of crazy stuff. But I'm telling you, I do believe, and I've explained this previously, I do believe that this ring is the top. And pretty soon we're going to come down to test this ring. It will hold its support, we will cross it and get one massive drop. It's not a coincidence to me. All of these things are taking place. You've got this thing that's going on with Binance and CZ. You've got just recently people are having to pay back student loans. Everybody's running out of savings. There are layoffs like crazy. All of this is taking place right where these two rings intersect. Remember, we're in a large rising wedge. As I said before, if we cross this blue ring, to expect one hell of a pump. If we cross this orange ring under this blue ring, expect one hell of a dump. I do think it's more likely that we are topped out. We could get one more push up. This is a new chart I created in Discord. You can see here. I published, well, actually I created a new chart called the D1 chart. But basically I was showing you, look, your resistance above was 37,563. Notice what happened. We pushed right up to 37,587, got rejected. Again, we pushed up, got rejected. So again, we're pretty much, every time we go, the further we go to the right, the highest we can go gets lower and lower and lower. Again, if we cross it, we will get one hell of a pump. We never cross one of these blue rings without pumping, but I do think this ring will act as resistance to push us down. So my prediction is that we continue down. You can see how accurate these charts are. We pushed up, got a rejection, we found support. I'm talking about this very same chart with these blue ring, the blue ring and the orange ring on the weekly. You can see how overextended the MACD is and the RSI. A big move is coming, guys. I'm telling you, it's coming very soon. And then I was given key support resistance levels. This is what I was talking about in the previous video. I was saying pay attention to this line here, and this red line, this fib channel. So again, I'm going to give you key support resistance levels, and I'm going to give you timing on that ring. So let's go to, let's see, this chart right here. So currently, you can see your support right now, all right? So if you want to chance along, your point to chance along is at 36,180, all right? If we break that, your next support level, very, very strong support is around 35,634. Once that breaks, as I said, your next strongest support level on this Bitstamp 3.0 chart, I have a 2-hour version and a 1-day version. 35,000. Once 35,000 breaks, I believe we're headed down to that orange ring. But these are your most key support levels. So if 36,180 breaks, You would want to go long at 35,634 with a stop below. If that breaks, your next point to long is 35,000. 35,000 breaks, we're going way the hell down. Your next resistance level above, all right, is right here. You see where we got rejected, right here at 36,654. So your resistance right now, depending when you make contacts, are 36,704. And your next strongest resistance above is around 37,500. Now again, there is some liquidity up around 37,500 up to 38,000. It could be taken out. I'm not so sure that it will, especially after all this stuff came out about Binance. This is this H1 chart. As I've said before, guys, this is your strongest support level right now, 35,900. Once that breaks, I do think we're probably headed down to 35,000, probably get a bounce. This will become resistance, and then we're coming down to test that orange ring. The current resistance on this chart is right around, let me make this actually supposed to be red, and this is supposed to be green. Closest support level is around 35,900. Resistance now is 36,500. And again, your closest resistance, you can see there's some confluence between these charts, 37,000 and 338. But my prediction, all right, so what I'm expecting to happen, guys, and this is the new D1 chart. It just showed you that it helped us find that exact resistance level, right? Right here, right at this point. Right at 37,600, okay? So that is your key resistance to pay attention to right now. If we push back up, ideal point to go into a short. Now, I do not doubt, it is very possible they could push this up, wick right up to, again, where this line right here intersects this ring, just to take out all of the shorts before sending it back down. I find it very unlikely we're going to get above this blue ring. I think this blue ring will continue to send price down. We will get a bounce on this ring, as we did the previous two times. We will push up, people will start to go long. We will cross this ring underneath this blue ring and have one hell of a drop. That is my prediction. I'm still in my short. I've done some long hedging, so I'm not quite break even yet. I'm still at a loss on my short, but I'm holding this for a big move. So again, I'm putting my money where my mouth is, and I will show you how this trade plays out after the fact. But all I can tell you is if we push up, we can make contact with this ring today. The further we go to the right, the lower the highest point we can go is. All right, so that gets lower and lower and lower. I do believe this ring is going to send us down. We will find support on this point, and I will keep my promise, guys. If you do subscribe, I will make sure I make a post on my community section in YouTube so you know when to go long. But once we cross this ring, that's when the major drop happens. I talked about this Dow Jones chart. You can see I added a line here with a lot of my charts, so I take the time to map out direction of price. Notice like right here, let me make this brighter so you can see it. I take the time to map out the direction of price. So you can load my chart up, save it as your own. They're just trading view charts. Notice this is the next line. See how they all match? It's a fib channel line. They're all parallel to each other. So I added a line right up here. Notice we got rejected. So this could be a point we could get rejected. Your next support for the Dow is around 34,918. We could push all the way up to 35,713. Take note, that's our previous high back in, let's see, August. So that would be the point, the highest point we could go. But again, as I mentioned in previous videos, this red ring is a pivot ring for the Dow. Remember, the indices typically move together. I'm expecting a major move. Now, if I'm wrong about us crashing, that means when we cross this red ring, we'll get one hell of a pump for the indices. And that means when we cross this blue ring, we're going to get one hell of a pump for Bitcoin. I find it very unlikely, especially with everything that's going on. You have to remember the economy, the stock market, the dollar, the DXY. Everything has an impact on the price of Bitcoin. Now, I know that I don't want to break down all of this stuff. I can just tell you, I know based on this chart, this blue ring is so important because we have never crossed it without getting one major pump. So that means if you see a daily open above or past this blue ring, go long, because every time we cross one of these blue rings, we've always got a massive pump. But until that happens, this blue ring will act as resistance. That's why I'm saying I believe we are topped out to come down to test this ring. It will hold as support when we cross it. If it's under this blue ring, we're looking at one massive drop. And again, you're just going to have to be patient, wait for it to play out. But I do think we are potentially topped out. Does not mean we cannot push up to take out that liquidity at 38K. Actually, I think it's very likely, because if we're going to have a massive drop, they want to take out any possible shorts. But right now, your key resistance is around 37,600, and that just gave you your key support and resistance levels to pay attention to. And you can see currently on this chart, guys, this is your strongest resistance to pay attention to. Again, this is a Bitstamp 3.0. I have a 2-hour and a 1-day version. The new chart's called the D1 chart, the one I just showed you that have a line drawing. But again, closest support 36,180, 35,634. Once 35,000 breaks, we are headed down to this orange ring. That will be your last point too long before crossing this ring and coming down. Now, that is my prediction, regardless. So if you are bullish and you think we're going much higher, well, you know to pay attention to this blue ring, because when we cross it, that's when it happens. In the meantime, I'm staying short, expecting a lot more downside. That covers those targets. Again, guys, bear with me if you do want to take advantage of these specials. And remember, this is only with USDT and USDC payments, all right? So only crypto payments, you can get access to these. With the exception of tutorials, you can go to the website and pay with PayPal, or you can email me through the website to pay with crypto. But if you want to take advantage of these specials, you need to contact me through the website. Go to the website, all right? Click on contact. My email address is there. Remember, guys, it's Thanksgiving. I'm spending time with my family also, so I will respond to your emails. Just be patient with me. As long as you get your email, I will honor it. But guys, I think that's pretty much it. Let me go through, make sure I didn't miss anything. But if you do sign up for the lifetime access, you do get access to stocks, Discord, and tutorials for life. You never have to pay again, but there's only 25 seats available. So again, once I hit 25, that's it. Never offering full lifetime access again. But guys, that's it. If you want to sign up to the charts, website is opticrypto.com. Links pinned first comment description. And if you want to sign up for a BitGet, links pinned first comment description as well. Do watch the tutorial video learning how to trade. If you want to be ready for this big move, know how to trade. Once you learn how to trade in one, you can trade in all of them. They're all pretty much the same. Remember, if you're located in the US, BingX and CoinCatch is a great option for you. That's it, guys. Trade safe, trade smart. I'm out.